Welcome back, my friends, to even more Legion beta coverage. I am Drak, and today we're going to be taking on the artifact questline for the Guardian Druid. A little bit of honesty here, I've already done this quest live, just because my primary two specs that I think I'm going to be working on in the game are going to be Balance and Guardian. I really do like those specs for the Druid, so I know what we're walking into, but it's still a good story. So let's go ahead and talk to Rensar Greathoof and get it going.
Ask of nature?
So we're going to be pursuing the Claws of Ursoc. The mighty bear god Ursoc died during the War of the Ancients defending Azeroth from the Burning Legion. The fearsome claws he bore into battle were placed within the Emerald Dream for safekeeping. There his spirit still guards over them. If you can obtain the claws, they would be a valuable asset in our battles against the Legion. So go ahead and do that. And of course you're going to say, excellent choice.
May your trail...
So, Mistress of the Claw. The great Force Guardian Ursoc gave his life for this world 10,000 years ago. After the Guardian's death, his claws were hidden away, safe from any who would use their power for evil. Leah Stonepaw and her Druids of the Claw consider Ursoc their paragon, and dedicate their lives to following in his example. If anyone would know where the claws reside, it would be Leah. She and her Druids of the Claw reside in the Talondo Barrow Den, just to the north.
Walk in peace.
Okay, so let's go ahead and track down the Talondo Barrow Den, which isn't too hard to find, I don't think. I believe it's up here. Yes. So here is the Talondo Barrow Den. At least I think so. Welcome to the Gnarl Branch. Nope, this is not it. Okay, so we just need to track down this Barrow Den and talk to Leah Stonepaw of the Druids of the Claw. You know, that old Warcraft 3 unit that hasn't been mentioned in a long time. Oh, here we go. Here's the Talondo Barrow Den. So deep within here, we're going to meet with the Druids of the Claw. And just because I'm going to go to bear form, because I do like the new HD forms, which are actually now in the live game, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, by the time I've actually recorded this, patch 703 has launched on live servers, so people can enjoy the new HD forms before we get even better forms via the artifact. Let's see. So all the way over here. And down here for Leah Stonepaw of the Druids of the Claw.
You're not one of my pack. What brings you to the den? What?
The Claws of Ursoc? I thought I'd go the rest of my days without hearing of them again. Is our situation truly so dire? They were sealed away for good reason. So to the hills! It is said that a fragment of Ursoc's spirit, his fury and rage, remained within the claws after his death. Only those who have attained mastery of discipline have any hope of wielding them, without being overwhelmed by the Bear Lord's fury. Leah looks intently at you for a moment. But you are no novice. I can see that clearly. Very well. Draw water from the Moonwell on the northern edge of the grove, then come find me. I'll await your arrival within the broken stump of Vordrasil in Northrend. So we're going to be heading to the Grizzly Hills.
Water is essential. Don't leave the Dream Grove without it. I'll await your arrival in Grizzly Hills.
So yes, this quest is actually going to take us to Grizzly Hills, to where I believe there is an Ursoc quest there to take on an avatar of Ursoc. Oh, there it is. There's the Moonwell. I keep on thinking it's in the Barrow Den, and I actually remember when I did this the first time, I thought the game had already given it to me. Nope, you have to go collect it yourself. So I went all the way to Grizzly Hills for no reason. Just because I want to walk around in my bear form. Just bearing it up. Just bearing my soul to everybody. That was a bad joke, I apologize. Let's see. So out into the Dream Grove we go. And let's grab some Moonwell water. here it is. So now that we have that, we can enter the Dreamway, and there is a portal straight to Grizzly Hills, thankfully. That's really helpful, isn't it? So follow the river into the Dreamway. So many balanced druids out here, so many people wanting to try the Scythe of Elune. So interesting. Okay. So, now that we've done that, via the Dreamway, we will enter Grizzly Hills. And here we are! So, we need to locate Leah Stormpaw within Vordrasil. Now, that may not seem too difficult, but she's actually kind of secreted away to some extent. So, what you basically have to do is go down to this area. This is actually where she's at within this barrow den. And there's Leah.
Good to see you've made it. We need only a few more things before we begin.
Okay.
My strength is yours.
Did you get the Moonwell water? It is essential for our task. Excellent. We will need this water to enter the Emerald Dream, but first we need to address the magical wards that protect the claws. Fallen Offerings. When the claws were sealed away, magical wards were placed to prevent anyone from reaching their location. Only the power of a demigod can give us passage through the wards. One such as Ursal, the brother of Ursok. That's who you actually fought in Grizzly Hills, it's Ursal. Ursal is a reclusive guardian and requires an offering before he will appear to us. Like Ursok, he was worshipped by the Furbolg, but years of war have decimated their tribes and their shaman lay dead. Search the bodies of the fallen for their offerings while I prepare for the shrine. Shrine. Okay, so with that, we actually just need to go claim some shaman offerings, and then we can manifest the spirit of Ursal, the brother of Ursok. I believe that, yeah, that's the brother of Ursok. There we go. We're just gonna hit our owl form here. Or at least I think that's what it's supposed to be. All you have to do is just look for dead shamans, and you loot the body, and you get an offering. Or actually, no, you get a shaman's pouch, and in the shaman's pouch is the offering to Ursal. So, all we have to do is look for 3 dead shamans, and it has to be shamans. So, basically any Furbolg with brown fur, we don't care about. How racist of us. Okay. There we go. Now we have 2 of 3. There we go. We have all 3 of our offerings to Ursal. So let's go ahead and move this quest forward.
I could use a bit of sleep.
Did you get the offerings? Yes, this should work. I hate rummaging through the pockets of the dead, but we need more than they do.
Let's bounce. Great Ursal, wise bear of the woods, this daughter of the wilds calls to you. Please accept these humble offerings and grant us an audience.
There is a noise from behind you. Oh!
Brings a follower, Cenarius, to my lair.
I'm a bear. I'm a bar. I'm a burr. Oh, do we actually need to talk to Ursal? Okay. Let's talk to Ursal. So the first trial of Ursal, the Legion. The glow of Ursal's eyes begin to shine intensely. Yes, I remember clearly that day long ago when my brother fell. Countless demons fell beneath his claws until, through the overwhelming numbers of the enemy, he was overtaken. My brother was the true spirit of the bear. You must prove to me that the spirit of the bear resides within you as well.
The first trial will test your might against the strongest of my followers. Show me that you possess the strength of the bear. creature unworthy of great Ursul! I crush it!
So basically, these are basic tanking quests. Kind of like the Proving Grounds. This kind of tests your tanking ability.
Stop! No more fight!
Okay, so we've done your task. You are powerful indeed, but strength alone will not impress me. So the second trial of Ursul. Ursoc never backed down from a battle, even when faced with overwhelming odds. If you would take up his claws, you will show me that you possess the same courage. Your next trial will place you against an onslaught of my followers, defeat all of the spirits, and prove that you possess the courage of the bear.
Before you awaits your next trial. Defeat the spirits, and prove you possess the courage of the bear.
Well, fine then. Had somebody literally call me in the middle of this. Okay. Oh, hi, buddy. And even more. Well, let's just go ahead and take care of you guys. Aha! Oh, that's cute. You guys think you can actually stand up to me? That didn't work out so well for you.
Magnificent! Your courage is undeniable. A final trial awaits you.
Okay, so turn this in. Well done, Drak. You handled yourself with honor. You've done well so far, yet a single trial remains before I will give you my blessing. So the third trial of Ursul. You've proven to me your strength and your courage, but do you possess the ability to apply yourself when it matters most? This final trial will reveal all.
The final trial will not be easy, Druid. Speak with me when you are ready.
Are you certain you are ready? This will be the most difficult task. I am prepared!
Ursoc and I fought as a team. He would strike, and I would guard his side. Together, we were unstoppable. Tell me, is there anyone willing to fight at your side, Druid?
I've seen what this hero can do. I will gladly help.
Once, during the chaos of an ancient battle, my brother and I became separated. I failed to be at his side when he needed me most. For this trial, you must prove that you can protect those who entrust you with their lives. Show me that you can succeed where I once failed. This one will be your charge. Guard her, or she will quickly be overwhelmed.
So basically we just need to protect Leah Stonepaw in this final trial. So let's go ahead and do that. And holy crap, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Guardian is powerful again. Guardian is a powerful tanking spec. At least it feels, at least in the artifact quest, it feels like that. Where I've had some issues with Vengeance Demon Hunter and even to some extent with the Brewmaster Monk also, I feel like a tank again on Guardian Druid. I feel like I can take a ton of punishment. And I can deal it. So that is definitely a perk as far as I am concerned. Okay.
Very good, champion. The spirit of the bear truly dwells within you.
Dang right. You have passed every trial I've placed before you and emerged victorious. You are worthy indeed of my brother's legacy, and have earned my blessing. Go, seek out the claws and claim them as your own.
Now that we have Ursul's blessing, we can travel into the Emerald Dream and retrieve the claws. Come, let's not waste a single minute.
So when dreams become nightmares, now that we have Ursul's blessing, we can safely pass the magical wards and reach the claw's resting place. Now we must pass into the dream, lay down before the shrine of Ursul, and drink of the moon water you brought earlier, and your spirit will drift off into the dream. Be careful. The dream can be a dangerous place.
Of course.
Okay, so at this point, we actually have this flask of moonwell water. We have to use it.
Calm your mind. Let go, and your spirit will enter into the dream. I'll join you soon.
So now we are entering the Emerald Dream. And if people remember, the dream is being slowly corrupted by the nightmare. Socks Lair.
Let's get going.
Okay.
Foolish mortals. This will belong to the master.
Let's see if we can gather these guys up. Okay, so the next one's up here. Here we go! Boom! Let's bring you over here, buddy. Okay, so we keep on moving forward to our next target.
I'm out of range.
Alright, we can actually technically bypass this, this satyr. So that we can enter the lair of Ursoc. There we go. And into the corruption of the nightmare we go. Whoo boy. I'm kind of excited, because if you guys don't know, Ursoc is actually also a raid boss.
You beasts of the nightmare, you will never take my claws.
Lord Ursoc! Quickly, to his side.
I agree. But first,
I'm out of range.
let's grab all these guys together. Like I was saying before, he's actually a raid boss. I believe he's the first boss in the Emerald Nightmare, so you actually will have to fight a corrupted Ursoc. Which is going to have brand spanking new meaning when it comes to Guardian Druids who have just barely done this quest. No! I've been a bad tank. It's alright. There we go. Okay, she's back.
I thank you, druids. These abominations of nightmare are relentless. They will stop at nothing to snatch the claws from my lair.
Lord Ursoc, The Burning Legion has returned. This hero is our best hope to drive back the Legion and the Nightmare. But we must have the claws if we are to succeed. We humbly request your aid. The power of your claws could defeat our enemies once and for all.
Worthy you may be, but if you would wield my claws to defend this world, you must make haste to retrieve them. Even now, I sense more of the enemy approaching.
Okay.
Thank you, mighty Ursoc. The ritual I'm about to perform is complicated and will take some time to finish, but it's the only way to drop the barrier.
Yep. So at this point, this is a true tanking quest. You have to defend against waves of Nightmare to keep them from getting to Thea Stoneclaw, or Stonepaw. And this is just, it's a very simple quest to be able to do for Guardian Druids. All you have to do is just keep up your iron, or your armor buffs, or your damage reduction buffs, and you're fine. And we now have a Dryad healer at this point, so that makes it even easier. There we go, the nightmare continues.
Protect our healers and casters, Guardian. We must not let our allies fall. Keep it up, defenders. We will never yield to these.
My loon, no! Gotta keep ourselves going and alive. Tranquility! Alright, get over here and take care of the remaining one before the next wave starts coming upon us.
I don't have the target.
Third wave of invaders is approaching, and here they are. Where's the big guys? Except now we actually have to deal with big trees. Again, keep up your buffs, and you're okay. And also, don't stand in the vomit. No. I'm not gonna have you up chucking on me. Okay, there's another tree over here. I have a feeling he's going to come to life in the next wave. So we need to defend from the final wave of invaders. And there he is. Oh no, we have two of them.
The nightmare's corruption has spread to the tree.
Come to me. Your mama so fat. Grab all these. No. Crap. Nightmare vomit. Nightmare vomit. This is actually where it gets kind of difficult because you have to keep track of the two nightmare vomits, and oh boy, it's starting to hurt. We need to throw in another buff just to take care of things. Alright, we now have only one tree to deal with. F you, buddy! Oh, now you have Twisted Strength. That's okay. You also have Nightmare Vomit, which I don't like. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the final wave.
It is finished. The claws are ours.
Hold, Guardian.
Oh. Xavius! No!
Chill deep in my spirit. Foolish bear! You've fallen for my trap. What is this sorcery? When I get free, I'll tear out your foul throat, Xavius. No, Ursus. When next you bare your fangs, it will be at my command. I will resist you to my last breath, usurper. I will never submit to one such as you. I am Lord of the Nightmare. I have been shaped by the powers of the old gods. Tremble before me!
And with that, he becomes a raid boss.
I must go attend to my prize. Malathar, I leave the claws to you. Use them to exterminate this filth.
Lord Xavius. I'll be happy to tear them apart in your name.
Oh no. No, no.
Ah! The claws! They thirst for blood!
Well, now I have another thing to take. Stupid head! I actually like a lot of Myloon's dialogue when she's actually left alone. It's like, I don't want to make it so that she's unprotected, but it's just so dang cute. Come on. There we go. I love me some Pulverize! And there we go.
You did it! You got him!
Alright, it's time for us to claim the Claws of Ursoc. Here we go! I have the power!
We should go. There's nothing left for us here. Let me know when you're ready to leave, and I'll take us back to our bodies in the normal world.
Okay, so now we have claimed
Where
it.
shall I strike?
Let's go ahead and head back to the Dream Grove.
My strength is yours.
I owe you my life, Drak. If it wasn't for your actions, I'd be dead or worse. That traitor Xavius may have taken Ursoc, but at least we were able to recover the claws. Hope is not lost to us yet.
Let's bounce.
So the Dreamer returns. Archdruid Greathoof will be expecting word on the success of our mission, but I'm afraid I must ask you to return alone. I can't rest knowing that Xavius has Lord Ursoc in his clutches. Just the thought of it makes me shake with rage. I'll find where he has been taken if I have to search every corner of Azeroth. Our paths will cross again, Drak. Be sure of it. Okay, so basically we're going to do a quick magic cut while I make my way back to the Dream Grove so that we can see the various appearances of the Claws of Ursoc. Okay, we're back. And so at that point, we are ready to take a look at the various appearances of the Claws of Ursoc. So let's go ahead and take this on, increase armor by 5%, and... And let's take a look at the various appearances that the Claws can take on, which basically are the augmentation of your bear form. So, first of all, you have the basic Claws of Ursoc, which I will admit, I don't really like it with the Tauren form, but it's okay. It's got armor to it, it's got a nice little HD kind of look, and you can get it in more of a kind of a paler version, a silver version. That actually looks a lot better. And this is basically you taking on the appearance of Ursoc, in case you couldn't be able to tell that. And then also a darkened version, kind of like Emerald Nightmare Corrupted kind of version, although it's not. This isn't the raid boss form. And then if you have completed the Class Hall campaign, you can get the second appearance, Stonepaw, which is more of a rocky bear. And I actually do personally like this one because it makes you feel like a, well, walking meat shield, roughly, a solid defense. You can get this in more of a natural color. So first of all, you have this, which is kind of more of a mountain kind of feel to it. And then you can also get this, which is kind of a forest stone kind of look. You can also get kind of a fall look to the leaves on your body. And then finally, you can also get more of a purple look, kind of like similar to what the Fangs of Ashmain did, where it looks like the trees from Wintersong Forest. Although in this case, I would say similar to Crystal Song Forest, I don't think would be there is a similarity here, but I'm not sure where. And then finally, if you have completed the questline Balance of Power, you get the third variation, Avatar of Ursal. So at this point, you can actually take on the appearance of Ursal. So the first one is kind of a green version, not like the version that we saw just barely in the quest. If you want the blue one, there it is. That's kind of the variation for Ursal. You can get a purple one, and then you can also get a red one, kind of a rage-filled one. And finally, if you are a PvPer and you have completed the Victor Spoils quest after reaching Prestige Level 1, Rank 50, you get Fallen to Nightmare. So this is going to be kind of the appearance of Ursoc in the raid. So this is the basic one with kind of a white and a blue tinge. You can get a golden tinge, which is similar to what the other Archdruid, Malekith, I think is his name, that we just barely killed. That's kind of the appearance that he takes. Then you can have a green one, more fell tinged. And then finally, you can also have a more Emerald Nightmare tinged one, which is, I have to admit, this is kind of the one that I would like to have just because I love the new appearance of Ursoc. I'd probably either go with the green one, the blue one, or the red one. But I also am very fond of all of the appearances for the bear forms. I like Stonepaw. I like being able to be the Avatar of Ursal if I want to be. Or I can just be the basic Ursoc. So those are the various appearances that you can take on for Guardian Druid. And that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, my friends. And I will see you guys next time for the next bit of Legion beta coverage.